Guys, it's Marina from My Sister's Bookshelf. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about forming a book club. So there's a couple different ways that you can do that. You can start a Goodreads book club, and that's very simple to do. You can just go on Goodreads and explore a little bit. You can even look for groups that are already started, and it would be good to probably explore a little bit with that and get to know how other people do book clubs, and how you can do that. And all you would need to do is then pick a book, and everybody that you friend can then read that book, and you guys can do that together. What I'm talking about is starting a physical book club, like in your neighborhood, with your friends that come over, either to your place or to meet somewhere else, and to have a physical book club. So, my library, I just found this out. They have this really cool program, and they have what's called a book club bag. And what you can do is you can look on your library's website and see if they have something like this. You can look up book club, different things, or you can call your library. But I stumbled across it, and what it is, it's a way that you can check out like one item, but it comes with, like, it's a bag, and it comes with 15 copies of the same book. But it's checked out to you as one item. So it's not like you have 15 different things checked out to you. Now I know it's a lot of responsibility, because if you don't want people losing their stuff. But I trust my friends. All my friends are adults. It's not like I'm worried about them. And I just kept reminding them that they do belong to the library, and so please bring them back. But this is how it comes. It's just like a bag like this, and you see it's just got one little barcode here, and this is what they scan when they're checking you out, and it comes with 15 copies of the same book. Now what I did is when I first started, I was like, how am I going to do this? So I sent a text message to a bunch of my friends that I know that read, and said, would you be interested in doing a book club? This is what I want to do. And I told them about the book club bag, and that way they kind of don't have much responsibility. They don't have to go and find the book. So we are doing the help. You see, the only thing about the book club bag is that there's a limited amount of options, just because it's whatever the library has, like, this many quantities of, and how they would do the book club bag. But we decided to do the help, and you see it says down here, doesn't have its own library barcode, but it still says, book club, and down here it says copy, like this is copy 9. So they're all marked 1 to 15. So they know which one's lost if something's lost. But it came with 15 copies of these, and it also came with a discussion sheet that has, like, the discussion questions, and then, like, an introduction to the book. It also had a little bit of information about the author and other books that you might like if you like this book. So it was really handy. So what I did for our first book club day was I got these cute little bags. They're just like paper bags. I got them from Big Lots, and it fits the book down in there perfectly. So the book fits in there. And then I put, like, a copy of the discussion sheet. I put this in there, and I also found an interview of the author, and so I printed that out and put that in there. I also put in there a little piece of paper, because I had everybody write down their favorite book for the first meeting, and then also, like, just a pen, and then these little cute little stickies. Because, like I said, since it is a library book, I wanted to make sure that they had something to stick in the book and write down if they have a little thought, or something that correlated with one of the discussion questions, so that way they would remember it for the next meeting when we have our discussion. And they're just like little Post-its, so they won't damage the book when they take them off. And I just thought these bags would make it really convenient for them, because I don't want the books obviously getting ruined. And I just thought that this would be, like, they can always put the book back in after they're finished reading, instead of just throwing it on the counter or in your purse or whatever. Since it's kind of on, this whole book club bags is under my name at the library. So that's kind of how I did it. Now, once we were here and we had our book club meeting, I explained more about the book club bags, and that there's a limited options of what we can read based on the book club bags. unless everybody was willing to go out and find their own book. So my friends are very, they're very relaxed, and they didn't really mind too much about the limited books. And we basically said we'll go through whatever we want to read from the book club bags, and then after that we'll talk about going outside of that. So what you could always do if you don't want to have this kind of responsibility, or if your library does not offer this program, you can just, you could still start a book club. You can still tell everybody, this is the book we're going to read on this week. Please go get it from your library, or, purchase the book, and then we'll all meet and we'll discuss it. So my friends are very busy, so we don't have time to meet once a week, and that's fine too. So what we're doing is we met the 1 week, and then we're going to work on reading it. So we have 3 weeks to finish it, and then on that third week, we're going to meet back together and discuss it. And then on that week, I will have the next book for them. So that's kind of how we're doing it. Again, you have free range. You can do whatever you want. It's your book club. You can do what you want. Just remember to have fun with it. I mean, it doesn't make, we all voted on the book, the next book that we're going to read, and I think that's a good way to do it too. So not everybody, if somebody's read a book that they don't want to read it again, or they're not interested in a particular genre, you don't have to, you don't want to make anybody unhappy. So especially if you're doing a physical book club, you can have people vote on it and then go from there. But it seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. We were really laid back. I just did it in the evening, like at 7, so I didn't have like food. I just had a couple of snacks. I had like cookies and popcorn, and everybody seemed to be really happy with it. So you can definitely start a book club with not very much, and I didn't spend, like on these little bags, I got 15 of these for like $6 altogether. And you don't have to do this. It's just something that I did. I thought it would be kind of fun, and I wanted to give everybody like those little stickies, but you don't have to do that kind of stuff. You can just have everybody bring their own book. And it's just a good excuse to get people together and to have fun and to read. So let me know down below if you've started a physical book club, or if you're a part of a book club online, or where you guys meet. We just meet at my house. I know other people, they like to meet at like coffee shops and stuff like that. That sounds like a lot of fun. But I will update you as we go and see what we'll read next.